Good morning, boys. I hope you are doing fine. And welcome to the biology class. I am AG Sir, lecturer in biology, St. Gregory's High School and College, with you in this class. The topics we are going to discuss today: human nervous system and central nervous system. I will discuss a part of central nervous system here. The rest of it will come to the next class. So let's start the class. Our first topic is human nervous system. So what is nervous system? The nervous system is a complex collection of nerves and some specialized cells known as neurons that transmit signals between different parts of the body. It is essentially the body's electrical wiring. The nervous system has two components: the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. You may see it in the screen. The central nervous system is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. The peripheral nervous system consists of sensory neurons, ganglia, that is also known as clusters of neurons, and nerves that connect to one another and to the central nervous system. The nervous system has two main subdivisions: the somatic or voluntary and the automatic or involuntary. Okay. So the autonomic nervous system regulates the certain body processes such as blood pressure or the rate of breathing, the work without conscious effort. But on the other hand, the somatic system consists of nerves that connect the brain and the spinal cord with muscles and sensory receptors in the skin. So that the central nervous system consists of mainly brain and spinal cord. So what are the functions of brains and those spinal cords in your body? You have to know it. We know brain plays a very important or central role in the control of most bodily functions, including movements, sensations that I'm talking now, speech, I'm thinking now, thoughts, I'm trying to remember some of my thoughts, memory. That means almost everything, awareness, everything. On the other hand, some reflex movements can occur via spinal cord pathways without the participation of brain structures. So, this nerve roots exit the spinal cord to the both sides of the body. Okay. So now let's jump to the central nervous system. What is central nervous system? How does it work? What are their structures? So central nervous system means it's as you know, it consists of brain and spinal cord, and mainly the cerebellum is the largest part of the brain and controls all our voluntary actions such as speech, senses, thought, and memory, as I told you before. This brain is actually protected by the skull. This brain is protected by the skull. The central structures of the brain include the thalamus, hypothalamus, and pituitary gland. As you know, pituitary gland is called the king of all gland or master of the all gland. That is also held in the brain. The thalamus integrates and relays sensory information to the cortex of the parietal, temporal, and occipital lobes. This is located in the lower central part of the brain and is located medially to the basal ganglia. The brain hemispheres lie on the thalamus. Other roles of the thalamus include motor and memory control. The hypothalamus, located below the thalamus, regulates automatic functions such as appetite, thirst, and body temperature. It also secretes hormones that stimulate or suppress the release of hormones in the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is located at the base of the brain. The pituitary gland produces hormones that control many functions of other endocrine glands. It regulates the production of many hormones that have a role in growth, metabolism, sexual response, fluid and mineral balance, and the stress response. So, where is midbrain? The midbrain is located below the hypothalamus. Some cranial nerves that are also responsible for eye muscle control exit the midbrain. The pons, that is located in the hindbrain, pons serves a bridge between the midbrain and the medulla oblongata. The pons also contains the nuclei and fibers of nerves that serve eye muscle control, facial muscle strength, and other functions. And now the last one, the medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata is the lowest part of the brainstem and is interconnected with the cervical spinal cord. The medulla oblongata also helps control involuntary actions, including vital processes such as heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration. And it carries different kind of motor functions toward the spinal cord. So I hope you have understood what's the function and what's the structure of central nervous system that has been described here. So that's the class for today. Hear the class twice or thrice, doesn't matter how many times you hear it, but hear it clearly, note it, and capture some photos of your note and put them in the comment box of this Facebook post. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching the whole class. Stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.